All right, let's talk about taking back control of our health. We're going to dive into how some really simple, everyday choices can have a huge impact, especially when it comes to blood pressure.
You've probably wondered this yourself, right? Can something as small as drinking an extra glass of water or just going for a walk actually make a difference with something as big as blood pressure? Well, the answer is a huge yes.
So, this is our roadmap right here. This awesome guide lays out a super clear, all natural path to better heart health. We're going to break down every single one of these habits step by step.
And this is maybe the best news of all, right off the bat. For a lot of people, you might not even need medicine to manage your blood pressure. It's really about changing up your lifestyle with some small, consistent habits.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to start with what you're putting into your body. This is the absolute foundation for everything else. And number one, it's a classic for a reason, just packing your diet with more fruits and vegetables. Sounds basic, I know, but trust me, it's one of the most powerful things you can do.
So what's the magic here? Why does this work? Well, it really comes down to essential minerals. Fruits and veggies are loaded with potassium, and potassium is like the superhero that helps your body get rid of extra sodium. It eases the tension in your blood vessel walls. It's kind of like nature's own balancing act.
And speaking of sodium, that brings us right to our next point. We've got to talk about reducing how much salt you're eating. This one is a game changer for blood pressure. So here's the deal in simple terms. Salt makes your body retain water. And when you've got more water, you've got more blood volume. Think about it. More liquid trying to get through the same pipes, that's going to crank up the pressure. So cutting back on salt, it directly lowers that pressure. It's a really clear cause and effect.
I love this visual. It just perfectly shows the balance we're shooting for. Just picture your plate like a scale, right? You want to tip it way over in favor of fruits and veggies and really lighten the load on the salt side. It's a great little mental image to have at every meal. All right, our last habit in this whole fueling your body section is something that's so easy to forget, but so important. Just drinking enough water. Yeah, staying hydrated is absolutely crucial for healthy circulation. When you're properly hydrated, your blood just flows better, it's smoother, and that means your heart doesn't have to pump so hard to move it around. Simple as that.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. We've covered what you put in your body. Now let's talk about how you treat your body with your daily activities and habits. First up is something anyone can do. Seriously, a brisk 30-minute walk every day. You don't need a fancy gym membership, just your shoes and a little bit of your time. You can really think of this as a workout for your heart. When you walk regularly, your heart gets stronger and more efficient. And a stronger heart, well, it can pump the same amount of blood with way less effort. Less effort means less force on your arteries, and boom, lower blood pressure. Okay, next on our list is something that is just non-negotiable for good health: getting proper sleep. It's the foundation of recovery for your entire body, especially your cardiovascular system. When you're sleeping, your body is hard at work in repair mode. Your blood pressure naturally drops. So when you consistently get enough quality sleep, you're helping your body regulate those levels and you're avoiding the strain that comes from being sleep deprived. And for our last lifestyle habit, we're talking about managing stress. And let's be real, in the world we live in today, this might be the toughest one on the list. But it is so, so important. See, when you get stressed out, your body goes into fight or flight mode. It pumps out hormones that make your heart beat faster and your blood vessels clamp down. So when you actively manage that stress, whether it's through meditation, breathing exercises, or even just a hobby you love, you're calming everything down. You're calming your heart, you're calming your mind, and you're reversing that whole process. All right, so we've talked about what you eat, and we've talked about your lifestyle. Now it's time to put it all together and see how this all connects into one big, holistic solution for a healthier you. And here they are, all 6 habits right in front of you. The real magic here isn't in any single one of these. It's how they all work together, creating this powerful system. More fruits and veggies, less salt, plenty of water, that daily walk, getting good sleep, and keeping stress in check. That's it. That's the formula. And if there's one thing to really take away from all this, it's this: consistency is everything. This is not about some huge, dramatic change you make once. No way. It's about weaving these small, totally manageable habits into your daily life until they just become what you do. So I want to leave you with a question. Just look at this list. Which one which single habit feels like something you could start tomorrow. Just one. Because that's where all real change starts, with that first small step. Hey, if you found this useful, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more useful videos. And of course, if you're in need of any physical therapy treatments, do come visit my clinic. Thank you.